Peace, love, and light to you, my dear Cancers. Welcome to my channel, EyeAmButterflyTarot, and it is I, the Butterfly. And I'm here to give you this, what they regret bonus reading for December 2020. I know it's a little late. I have been busy with other things, and now here I am to pop out these bonus readings. They're kind of timeless, to tell you the truth. What I want to say to you guys is, if you are new to my channel, and you like the content on my channel, like, comment, share, subscribe to your girl. And if you are returning, thank you for returning and supporting me. If you donated to my channel, thank you for donating. If you got a personal reading from me, thank you for getting a personal reading. And I'm thankful for you guys just supporting me, okay? So I'm going to get into this reading real quick. I'm going to be using my Spirit Oracle deck and my Moonology to get two messages to go along with this reading. And then we're going to hop into the reading. The bottom of the deck on my tarot deck will tell me what has already come to pass. And the top of the deck will tell me what they regret. Okay? So follow along with me. Speak your truth. Stand up for what you believe in regardless of the consequences. Speak your truth no matter what others think. It's time to stand in your own power for all the world to see. You are good enough. This deck was gifted to me for my born day by a client slash friend, and she got me this as well. And my sodalite crystal. I always say a solonite, and it's sodalite crystal. And I dropped my card, my we call this card Romance Angels. Okay, what happened? Six of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands, and the Page of Cups, Hierophant, Knight of Swords in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Cups, World card in reverse, Three of Cups, King of Swords in reverse. You might be dealing with and the Five of Swords, and you might be dealing with Leo, not Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. All right, so this might be centered around marriage. So I got the Six of Swords on reverse. The Six of Swords on reverse, it looks to me like there was a new relationship that you were in, because the pages represent youth. They're messengers, but they also, like the aces, they also talk about beginnings, new projects, new ideas. So you had a passionate relationship, a new budding relationship. You see how the wand has the little things growing on it, and the Page of Cups is saying that this was a new relationship that you had passion for, but it was something that was small. It wasn't something that was big. It wasn't something that you invested a long time in. Okay. And with the Six of Swords in reverse, it's saying that um, you you may have been holding yourself back from this relationship, because the Six of Swords in reverse talks about um, living in the past, sort of like the Six of Cups. You are in your mind, not moving on from a situation that you should move on from. It's like you're ruminating. And the Hierophant, this may deal with marriage, because the Hierophant talks about marriage and higher commitment, but also talks about structure and stability. Now, we got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. The Knight of Swords, you could have been dealing with somebody who was temperamental, or you just felt like you were all over the place. And with the seven of, or not Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, you may have chosen to be single over being in a relationship, or the person that you're dealing with may have chosen to be single. So what I'm going to go back and say is that with that King of Swords in reverse, that could be your energy, that you cut this person off and decided to be single, or is saying that this person may have cut you off and decided to be single. And it looks like there was a lot of like confusion, bickering and arguing possibly, or this relationship didn't have a sense of direction. Do you want to be in a committed relationship, or do you want to be single? Well, obviously you have decided to be single, because I have the Seven of Cups. You may have had multiple options, okay? Multiple options to choose from. And the Wheel of Fortune is talking about the end of a cycle. It could be that it's good karma, bad karma, but it's talking about you have chosen to end a cycle, okay? Because of the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, that there was no equal give and take, that the relationship was lopsided, or you felt as though that you or they could have been giving your love, tension, and affection somewhere else. Sometimes I said the Six of Pentacles can act like that. And with the Six of Cups, this is soulmate energy, but it's also talking about how that this is somebody you've known for quite some time. The person that you were dealing with. It could be an ex-lover, that you were in a relationship with them before, or it could be like a friend or somebody you just known for a long time, okay? And with the World card in reverse, is saying that even though you guys have left and gone your own separate ways, there's still a sense of incompleteness here, like the potential of what it could have been. You are reminiscing and you're ruminating and you're thinking about what possibly could have been, okay? And so with the World card in reverse, it talks about unfinished business, that a cycle is incomplete, that there was not a period put at the end of the sentence. There's like a comma and dot, 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 to be continued. But with the Three of Cups in reverse, it's saying that there could have been a third party situation in the situation, in the relationship, and that is why it went sour. That it didn't get off the ground, because either they or you may have had other love options with that Seven of Cups. Definitely there could have been third party energy, because the Three of Cups in reverse talks about a lack of getting together, but it also talks about you or both of you had other options. That's why. So this was like a new dating type of situation, because I don't see any major energy here other than the Hierophant, which suggests that you had to decide if you wanted to commit to this situation or if you wanted to be single, okay? So you both could have had options outside of the situation, and you had to make it head over heart decision, because this was causing a lot of feuding and fighting between the two of you. It was causing mad conflict, arguing, fighting, disharmony, okay? So you had to make a decision for healing for yourself, okay? Yeah, it looks like you invested your time and energy, but it didn't pay off. It didn't pay off. Ten of Swords. You tried to make it work. You tried to come together with this person to make it work, but it didn't. You had a lot of arguing and fighting. And like I said, normally when this card shows up, it could mean that it's just expressing how volatile the situation was between the two of you, or it's also just saying that there was competition. The Five of Wands in the reverse talks about competition. It could mean that you're arguing and fighting, and there could be bouts of violence, or it's just saying that you both had competition. You both had multiple options, and this relationship just never really got off the ground. Okay? So it looks like you decided to be single instead of investing, because all the ending cards that had added up or shown up. Now let's go to the top of the deck. What do they regret? Three of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Cups. Wow, that's your energy. The Four of Wands. The Ten of Wands. The Page of Swords. The Four of Swords. Ace of Wands. Ten of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Nine of Wands. And the Three of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Hmm. Um, Queen of Cups in reverse, that's your energy. Trying to make this work. Four Wands. They wanted a committed relationship to you, but with you, they wanted to try and get together with you, but it's saying unrequited love. They may have rushed into the situation with you. You guys were like rushing. Maybe they wanted more commitment out of you than you were willing to give. And that's probably the thing that caused the conflict. Maybe because, the way the relationship was trying to move along too fast. So they were trying to rush you. So I guess they regret trying to rush you into a commitment. And because of that, it caused a lot of and plus, yeah, hold up. Yeah, Ten of Wands in the reverse. It caused the ending. They were something to deal with them checking in on you, spying on you. They may have figured something out. I don't know, or maybe you found something out about them. Maybe it's dealing with those Seven of Cups. Those different energies, that third party energy stuff. Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, may have found something out about each other. Hmm. This is odd, because it looks like even though things didn't work out between the two of you, there's still a part of them that wish they could have had success with you. They wanted this passionate new beginning. The Wands talks about fertility. It represents the male, you know, was it phallic? Um, but it also talks about passionate beginnings, a passionate new start in a relationship. For their Ten of Cups, they feel so that there's a part of them that feels as though they missed out on an opportunity with you. Nine of Cups in the reverse. That's smugness, overindulgence in alcohol, but it's also talking about a lack of personal emotional fulfillment. Like, this person's not happy. They could have ghosted you. Nine of Wands, or you could have ghosted them. But it's saying that there's a part of them that's still waiting around, still holding on to you. And that this situation has broken their heart. And that they feel as though that you have abandoned them. But, I mean, I'm not seeing something so tragic. I mean, well, there could have been y'all both weren't being serious about the relationship. And now they want to invest. Two of Wands. And a Magician. So this person is at a crossroads if they want to come back or not. They want to decide if they want to come back or not. If they want to try to see if they can manifest a new relationship with you again. But as the Two of Swords says, that they are at the crossroads, the land of indecision. And the Two of Wands is talking about planning. So it looks like they are planning a comeback to try to see if they can get you back. Emperor in reverse. The Lovers. And the Knight of Pentacles. They're not in a position to come back right now, but they do care about you a whole lot. They love you, actually. So it's saying that the relationship, it was like a new budding relationship that really didn't get to go anywhere. And they feel as though that they may have missed out on their opportunity. So now we go back up here. Stand up for what you believe in regardless of the consequences. Speak your truth no matter what others may think. It's time to stand in your own power for all the world to see. So maybe it is that they didn't speak up and they didn't tell you how they felt about you while they had you. You are good enough. You are good enough. That they didn't tell you how much they valued you in the connection. So I think that that's probably the reason why it fizzled out, because you didn't know how much this person cared about you. And they didn't express it either. They didn't express how much they cared about you. Like, they didn't tell you I love you and things like that, because I don't see that here. So, I mean, I have it down here with the Lovers, but I'm saying as far as them communicating it, it was like they were trying to rush the relationship along, but it's saying that the relationship had no sense of direction because there was poor communication. And it was like, if somebody's not reassuring you and telling you what your position is, where you stand at in a relationship, it's hard for you to go forward, because you have to have that trust to go forward. So it looks to me like there was a lack of communication, a lack of trust, and the relationship might have been trying to be rushed ahead, and you didn't want to move that fast unless you knew exactly what was going on. And but also there was the huge possibility that you both had other options as well, that at the time you were not their only option, or at the time they were not your only option. Okay, so that too would get in the way. But it said that this person, well, if not a reconciliation, they would at least like to talk to you and tell you that they in fact did care about you a whole lot, and that they're regretful that they didn't take charge of the situation while they had the opportunity, while they had you, and while you were with them. you know so I guess it all depends on where your focus and your energy is. But right now this person is trying to plan. They might like send you a little message to say, hey, what's going on, how you doing, happy new year's, happy whatever. wishing you the best for next year, whatever the case, making small talk. But the truth is that they realize that they care a whole lot about you. But unfortunately, you both may have, you may, because you've gone your separate ways, you may have totally moved on. And that is why we have these other cards saying that with the heartache and the Five of Pentacles of not being able to get back together. So it's saying that they will come around eventually, but will it lead to another relationship? I don't know. I don't see that. I don't see that right now. No, that it will not, because it looks like you are not going to accept whatever it is that they have to offer you. So you see what her shirt says? It says over it. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So even with them coming back, you will be open to hearing what they have to say, but it's saying that you don't want a relationship from them. So they could have had multiple options, okay? But it's a missed opportunity nonetheless. You know, it's kind of confusing because it's like they were trying, all right, if you both, or maybe you have more than one option, but it's saying that this person was trying to rush the relationship along, but you felt as though that they were not giving you a sense of clarity of how they felt and what your future goals would be. And so that kind of made you lose the passion for the relationship. And so it didn't quite get the umph it needed in order to go forward. Hey, I don't know what else to tell you. I yeah. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's just the way I'm seeing it, okay? So speak your truth. Or at least allow them to speak their truth and just gently send them along their way if you don't want them in your life, okay? Alright, that is my reading for you all, my dear Cancers. As I always say, peace, love, and light to each and every one of you, from my heart chakra to yours. I'll see you in the next reading. I'm going live on the 2nd of January. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it as far as the setup goes. But I will be going live nonetheless. And I will see you all there about 9, I think about 9 p.m. Let everybody get over their New Year's Day hangovers. And yeah, come tap in, tune in with your sis from Another Mist. I'll see you all there. As I always say, peace, love, and light to each and every one of you. See you in the next reading. Peace and so much love. Thank you and goodbye.